Hi you guys, I am back with another video. So this is someone is hiding something from me. Got like 3 or 4 parts to it, but this is part 2. I don't know why God got me doing it backwards, but I want to share the dreams first. Then I'm going to go into the other phases with different videos because it's so much to unpack. So this is called The Dust is Settling and the Smoke is Rising. God is doing a lot of exposing. Um, I don't know, people are really grimy out here, and they're doing whatever they need to do to accompany any type of scheme, any type of deception, whatever the case may be. So I had this dream July the 1st, and I'm just gonna flow because the dream been on me like residue for 3 days, and take whatever resonates, take whatever fits the description of your life, take whatever is accompany you at this time or at that time, or whenever this video reach you. So the first layer I saw, it was this guy that I know. He's an older guy, and there was a lady I didn't know her, and they was sitting out drinking. They had beers and they was fishing or something. It looked like they was fishing. I did see a fishing pole, but I know that they were drinking. They was in these lounge chairs or whatever, so it seemed as if they was like at an event or something. I'm not sure, but the lady that I didn't know, she offered me a drink, and I was like, I'm not drinking it. And it took me back to my word that I resurfaced a lot, the mixed drinks. I'm going to put that back into your hand as well. But anyhow, the person beside him wanted me to drink. And I was like, no, I'm not doing that. You know, y'all can just have y'all a little beer or whatever and fish or whatever. So he got mad because the person that I knew, he got mad because I wouldn't take the drink from her. So that means that they put something in her drink. She wanted me to get some of her drink. So with it, someone is hiding, and be careful. Be careful, be careful. Someone somewhere trying to put something in your drink. I don't care if it's at a bar. I don't care if it's at a kickback. I don't care if it's at a trail ride. Whatever you're doing, wherever you're going, wherever you are vacationing it, you need to be careful, because people are not slipping things in people's drinks. It's already coming made. So you really, really want to be careful with them. All right. The other layer, family members. You got to be careful with family members. There's a lot of things that is happening in this area where this stuff was crazy. This family, it was like a auntie and a nephew type of relationship. But the auntie, it was a Impala. I haven't seen an Impala in so long. I haven't seen one of those cars in so long. But it was a black Impala, and it had black rims on it. And the auntie was holding the keys hostage. I guess maybe this was supposed to be a car that she got the nephew or whatever. But the nephew ended up getting on a boat. It was crazy. Like, I don't know where the nephew was trying to go, but then the boat ended up turning into a bus. So all in all with that is transportation. Maybe the aunt bought the car for the nephew, or he had to pay her back. You know how family do and stuff like that. It's not always wise to do business with family. But um, in that sense and in that space, you have to be careful with what's going on, what's taking place, what is occurring at that time. All right. So when you are doing business with family, I'm going to stick a pin right there. When you are doing business with family, you have to use wisdom. Sometimes you have to get a lawyer. Sometimes you have to get notifications as of paperwork, because people are grimy. And not all family wants to help you. And she was holding these keys hostage because she didn't want this person to travel or get where he need to go. But eventually he found his way. And so people often get mad when you find your way, when you find your own way, when you accompany your own way, when you accompany your own thing. All right. The third layer is also a part of a vehicle. Now, this vehicle looked like a I'm trying to see. I believe it was a GMC. I did see GM in the front, but in the inside it had touchscreen everything. It was like, I don't know, it looked old school on the outside, but the inside it was technology. I'm going to go prophetic with this, but it brought me back to the live that I did when I had my page called Crawl to the Couch on Facebook. It brought me back to that live, the wrong offers. I had somebody offer to buy me a car, and I want to take the car. And so somebody in this dream, I couldn't see their face, they bought this vehicle. They bought this vehicle for me, but I wouldn't take it. And they kept showing me. They was like, Sky, well, look at the inside. Look how cool this is. They were showing me the outside. But, they were showing me the inside, but the outside looked like I said, it looked old school, but the inside was technology. So, it had a touchscreen TV. It was crazy. It had like a touchscreen sunroof. Like, it was insane. And I was like, no, I don't want it. So, they got mad at me because I didn't take the vehicle. So prophetically speaking, people are going to come while you're in your most purest state and try to get you to get into something old. Wow, they are fixing something up new. It's like a mixture. You can't mix old wine with new wine. I got a word about that too. I think I'm gonna run that back as well. You can't mix old oil with new oil, because a contamination comes in that's in some sort. So the trick word for me, if she get in the inside of this, she wasn't too much worried about the outside, but the outside is just as important as the inside is. Not per se looks, but if it's something old that is covering something new, then how the new can fluctuate out of the old. So guess what? They was mad as well. I'm telling you, people are something. I don't know what layer it is. I lost count. But yeah, the last layer. And I know these people from a can of paint. I ain't never seen them a day in my life. But these were some people that stayed in Georgia. And I guess maybe I was visiting or something. I don't know. But I thought that it was weird because I don't know, it was crazy. Because this person, it was like their birthdays. It was like a I don't know, it was like a birthday celebration or whatever. And everything fell around my birthday. But they were celebrating somebody else. And I kept saying, well, why in the world they celebrate somebody else and it's not their birthday? It was weird. And everybody was going to this girl, giving her these gifts. And I'm saying, well, it's not her birthday, so why they showering her? So as I began to ponder on that dream, the Lord said people are going to act as if they don't see you. It doesn't specifically mean that it's your birthday or a party, but they're going to act like they don't see the elevation. They're going to act like they don't see the new things that is going to happen into your life. You're leveling up. You're finally finishing school. You're finally accomplishing your goals. You're not going to see it in that light. They're going to celebrate somebody else. And they're going to do it to try to hurt you. So like I said, I don't know these people. I ain't never seen them a day in my life. But somebody that I possibly know or knew had something to do with this celebration, and they hid it from me. They knew these people, so they did it around my birthday celebration. The last one, ex-lover. I don't understand. I really don't. I really don't. This man was hiding this woman from me. And I was confused as to why this man was hiding this woman from me. And we aren't together. And so it seemed like every time I would walk up to him to ask him about something, he would keep hiding this woman, like I don't see her behind him. And I guess he thought maybe, oh, I hope she don't ask me about this woman. But I don't even know what question I was going to ask him. But it surely wasn't about another woman. So oftentimes when ex-lovers are doing these things, they think that they're getting away. They ain't getting away. They ain't getting away. They're probably trying to hide this person to protect themselves because they surely ain't protecting you. Or they're hiding this person because they have lied about something, or you done caught on in some sense. So grace and peace to you all. When God releases me again, I'll be sure to do the will of the Father. There is more videos on the way. Stick around, y'all. Be